Everybody, what's going on? Juan here at an undisclosed location to talk about the Maury-like reveal that Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's official son. So we have been speculating about this for over a week about what was going to happen. Is it going to involve Stephanie McMahon? Is it going to involve Dixie Carter? Even Eric Bischoff got himself into the mix saying, hey, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but it's totally Dixie Carter. It was not, so he was probably just having a little bit of fun. But there had actually been a leak before Raw of an image of the Raw stage, and at the top there was an American Alpha logo, which speculated, led to people speculating about the fact that it's probably going to be Jason Jordan or Chad Gable. More so Chad Gable, I think people were really thinking about, because he's the one that's been used on TV for the past couple of weeks on SmackDown Live, had that great match against AJ Styles. And then we get the swerve, he's talking about all these things about this a wrestler that became a WWE superstar, almost like following his father's footsteps. And lo and behold, it was Jason Jordan, the man that we'd not really seen much of on SmackDown Live for the past couple of weeks. He's an incredibly talented superstar on a wrestling level. I think that his promo work, his believability on the entertainment side of things can improve a lot. But that right there, that is the story that I think needs to be told. If Jason Jordan was an all-around total package, what is the story? You're already well developed, but Kurt Angle, as a father figure, can say, hey, you already got one half of this sports entertainment thing down. Now let's get the other one. People already wanted Kurt Angle to pair up with American Alpha way before he came back to the company. And now you get the best of both worlds, because you have Chad Gable shine on his own on SmackDown Live, and then you have Jason Jordan developing his own character on Raw. So it's no longer American Alpha. They had a tag team run that was very, very forgettable. They were a vanilla, generic team. So I think that this benefits both. A lot of mixed feedback about the tag division. It seems like the tag division is always in jeopardy, but that's nothing new. That's been happening for over 10 years, where WWE just seems to give up on tag teams or not really want to give them enough time. You look at the teams like the Club, Gallows and Anderson. I think that those things are always really difficult. Now, the big question is, how is this going to play out? Because Kurt Angle is the Raw general manager. So is there going to be a little bit of conflict of interest where he basically tries to insert his son into championship opportunities? Or is he going to be the tough father figure that it's like, no, you may think you're going to get things handed to you because I'm your daddy. Man. The fun and the work is just getting started. So I think that those are the two sides of the coin that we will definitely get a chance to talk about on the podcast tomorrow. You can check it out Wednesday live on our YouTube channel, Byte That Cast, at around 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. We're also definitely going to be talking about Talking Smack and Unfiltered getting canceled, more so the first one than the second one. And a lot of talk about really taking things on the dirt sheets with a grain of salt. The past week there's been the whole Talking Smack thing and the reasons that apparently Vince thought the show was too unscripted. It seemed too natural, right? Like that's a problem. And then there's the other thing that with the women's tournament, the Mae Young Classic, apparently, because once again this is all rumors and speculation, WWE management is not a fan of how a lot of these women look. So between these two pieces of news, you get a lot of negative feedback from the fans, and I completely get it, right? But how do we handle all of this information when we don't have it confirmed? There's nobody that can say, yes, this is exactly what is happening. So if you have any questions, any suggestions for the podcast, definitely drop a comment on this wherever you're watching this video. I would also love to know, what do you think about Jason Jordan becoming Kurt Angle's son? I'm looking forward to getting that feedback and then ultimately talking about all of this with Ryan and Keith on the podcast tomorrow. So I hope you have an awesome day. Going to be going off to work now, but now I get to think about the fact that Kurt Angle has got a new son, baby. Have an awesome day, folks.